All right, guys, it's that point in the year where I feel like we could all use a little bit of extra motivation. So, you know, we're tired. Summer vacation is almost here, but we still gotta finish strong. One of my favorite poets, Maya Angelou, wrote a gorgeous poem titled Still I Rise that I think you will find a little bit empowering as we are entering the end of the year. So what we're going to go ahead and do is listen as Maya goes ahead and performs this poem for us. You guys are going to follow along on the sheets there in front of you and read along as she performs it. So, do I have any questions about what we're doing? Fantastic, let's go ahead and get started. All right, go ahead and cut it. All right, guys, so now that we've had a chance to listen and read along with the poem, with your table groups, what I'm gonna go ahead and have you do is go through the first 4 stanzas, only the first 4 stanzas. Somebody raise their hand and tell me, what is a stanza? Maria.
Poem paragraph.
It's like a poem paragraph, good. So through the first 4 stanzas, I'd like you and your group to go through and underline any evidence of figurative language. This could be simile, this could be metaphor, this could be personification, alliteration, or any of the other types of figurative language that we have talked about. So once you've gone through and figured out all of the figurative language, done your underlining or highlighting, then you and your group are going to try to figure out just what the meaning is in those first 4 stanzas. You're gonna go ahead and write that down on your whiteboard, and then when the time is up, I'm going to go ahead and ask you what you feel like the meaning of those first 4 stanzas just might be. All right, Aubrey, can you repeat that back to us, please? Perfect, yep, that's it. All right, any questions before we get started? All right, go ahead and get started then.
I think this was talking about how she's being mistreated in university now. It's not oppression.
I don't see
It's a joke. Please do not get her. I would think that would be a line for
Maybe you write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies.
All right, guys, so now that we've had a chance to talk about what's going on in these first 4 stanzas, I'm gonna come around to each group and I'm gonna ask you to read off what your group decided on what was the meaning of these first 4 stanzas, okay? If you would also like to talk about the figurative language that you guys looked at to get you to that answer, that would be fantastic. If you want to go in depth, go for it. But let's go ahead and just talk about that initial meaning. Okay, so this group over here, Aiden, what can you tell me about your group's decision? Perfect. And where in the poem did you guys decide that was based off of? That's okay. Perfect. All right, and then this group over here, Aubrey.
So we think the meaning of this poem is racism.
Okay.
And why we think this is because in the first line, taking the writing down in history like figurative lies.
Okay, good. All right. And then this group over here, what are we thinking? Luis or Sophia? Michael, you gonna tell us? Okay. Being mistreated, okay? And where in the poem are you kind of getting that from? Shoulders falling down like teardrops. Anyone in this group? Tell me what kind of figurative language that is. Simile, good Sophia. All right, and then over here, George. Getting back up, and how did you come to that conclusion? The first paragraph, the first stanza? Awesome, good. All right, so guys, what we're gonna go ahead and do now is independently. So that means by yourself. I'd like you to repeat the process that we just did, but for the last stanzas of the poem. So you're gonna go through and highlight and underline the poem. You're gonna read it by yourself. You're gonna try and work this out on your own. And then in a few minutes, I'm going to let you guys work as a group on finding that meaning. All right, so that is the meaning of the whole poem. I'm gonna give you guys about 10 minutes to do this. So take your time and really think about what you're doing, okay? All right, when that 10 minutes is up, I will give you guys the last step of the activity. All right, so now that we've had some time to read through the rest of the poem, reflect on its meaning, that kind of a thing, I want to hear from you individually. So how we're going to do this is for your exit ticket today, we're going to do a reflection writing. So you can just go ahead and flip over your poem. We'll save some trees, use the back of your poem. You're going to write a 5 to 6 sentence paragraph all about how you came to find the meaning of this poem. So you're going to talk about the figurative language that you found. You're going to talk about how it connects to the meaning. Need a pencil? All right. You're going to talk about how it connects to the meaning, and you're going to give a conclusion on why you feel that that's what it means. All right. Can I have someone repeat those directions for me? Let's go with Mariah. Can you repeat those directions for me?
We're gonna read the second part of the poem, and for our exit ticket, we're gonna write
5 sentences, good. And what's a big part of what this reflection is about? Good, so what the poem is about, and what are you gonna do to show what the poem is about? Yes, but specifically using? Yes, the figurative language that you found in the poem. Great. All right, any last minute questions about what we are doing? All right, great. Go ahead and get started, guys.